guys, it's Jay here from DaxWoods Wanderer, and I know it might not seem like it right now with my sleeves rolled up and everything, but it is actually early November here. It's about 60 degrees out right now, probably going to get up to 70 today, which is very unseasonable for this time of year. But it is that time of year that I get out here on my usual week-long solo pike fishing trip. I'm back here at Lower Saranac Lake at my favorite lean-to. Wind kind of picked up on my way in here. It's gusting about 30 miles per hour out there right now. The actual steady wind is really nothing more than maybe a 10, 15, nothing unmanageable. But every now and then, a big old gust comes up that really throws the canoe around. And there we go. Camp is all set up, ready to go for the week. I just hope that this wind will let up at some point. I mean, I would hate for it to be a whole week of this. That can't be though. That wind is really blowing now. Oh man. Figured I'd come down here to try to make a few casts, but I don't even know if it's worth it. I don't even know if the camera can hear me. Well, I didn't manage to turn up much of anything while out there fishing. That wind is just ripping too hard. I mean, I can't even properly use the jerk bait. I got my daredevil snagged on the bottom and it snapped off. So I figured it's time to come up here and make a little lunch. At home, I dehydrated up a batch of pumpkin soup. All made from scratch. I purchased the pumpkins, made pie out of some of them, made soup out of the rest, and I actually, where is it? I actually do have some of that pie here with me even to enjoy tonight by the fire. But, yeah, for right now, I'm gonna try to rehydrate the soup and see how that comes out. It basically turned into like leather, like the beef stew does when I make that, so I'm thinking if I just cover it in a good bit of water here, let it cold soak for a bit and soften up, I'll throw it on the small camp stove here after and see what we come up with. You know what? I don't want to jinx myself here, but it really seems like the wind might let up here a little bit. I know it's going to get worse later tonight, but hey, maybe it'll give me an hour and let me troll around a little bit. I'm going to take advantage of it while I can. If the wind picks up, I'll just come right back in. Beautiful night out here though, huh? It's about 4:30 now. I've maybe got an hour and a half, if that, of sunlight left, so what the heck? Let's give it a go. Look at that sunset. Oh my gosh. This right here, this is why I do what I do. Wow. Well, I suppose it's about time for me to get this fire started here. I got a bunch of birch bark loaded in there right now. Should just go right up. Well, I suppose it's time I start working on dinner here. Coals are starting to burn down nicely. And I'm getting hungry. Yeah, so as these are cooking now, I added a little bit of Mrs. Dash on there. Smells amazing right now. And pretty quickly, these potatoes are starting to soften up. Oh yeah. And then over here, I got that venison just with a little bit of salt on there right now. I'll throw some pepper on right before it goes on the fire. I'm just gonna let this burn down a little bit more. I just want to see a lot more of what you see down there, those red coals. I don't want to see as much flame on here. Get it really nice and a nice hot bed of coals there. I'll lay the Bitty Big Q grill grate over it, and she'll be good to go. Oh yeah, that's ready. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. It is time to dig in. Well, I suppose it's time for a little dessert, huh? Homemade pumpkin pie. Hey guys, well, I think that is gonna do it for me tonight. I've had some really good food, great dessert, and a really nice fire out here tonight, and I think it's now time to crawl into this sleeping bag, get all nestled in, warmed up, and drift off to sleep. Well, I really don't have to warm up that much. It's probably like 49 degrees out right now. Very warm. But man, it's been a great night. Hoping that I can wake up early, and if the wind's blowing, I'll just go right back to bed, and if it seems like I can fish, I'll get out there and try to get on some pike. But yeah, not much more to do tonight, so I'll catch you all in the morning. Yeah, I decided to catch a few more hours of Z's here in the lean-to while the wind was blowing. And now I wake up to pretty heavy rain coming down out there. I mean, you can probably see it on the camera. It's just pouring down over the water. Well, I suppose it's time to start working on a little breakfast here. Got some bacon, get some eggs. Got everything set up here in the lean-to because it's still raining out there. I got to admit, that's one of the reasons I really love lean-to camping. It's just days like this makes it much easier. And there we go. Breakfast is served. That's gonna be good. Oh, time to dig in. Hey, it's starting to look like I got a little bit of a window to get out here and fish, so I finished breakfast up. Got all the dishes done as quick as I could here. Got the transducer and electronics all hooked up on the boat here. I figure it's time to get out there and give it an honest try. We got one. Feels like a good one too. He really slammed it. Trying not to let this get tangled up in my other line here. I think it's a good pike. Oh! Man, what the heck? I can't believe I just lost that. Wow, I was just about to give up. And I think I got a pretty good fish here. The reason I think I got such a good fish, I mean, not just the way he hit it here, but I have a really huge lure on. Oh, this feels like there's some weight on it. I was literally just about to reel these up and go in. Oh boy. Oh man, this is a pretty good pike. Yes, this is a very good pike. Oh my God, he took the whole thing in his mouth. How is that even possible? Oh no, he's bleeding already. Oh boy. Here's the fish. I mean, that is a heavy, heavy pike. It's not super long, but oh boy. I'm gonna have to bring this thing back to camp and perform surgery on it here. And I think he's gonna go. I just got to give it a minute. Wow. Look at the size of this lure that it inhaled. I mean, he had that way down his gullet. That, I can't believe I got it out. Well, now that I got that pike safely released out there, I think it's maybe time I start working on some lunch. It's just going to be a repeat of yesterday. Some pumpkin soup. Maybe I'll have some naan bread with it. And yeah, right now the canoe's up on shore, all squared away. And I already started busting some stuff out here. I just was up on the rock putting my solar lanterns out to charge. Kind of just puttering around camp now, you know. Letting that cold soak at the moment. And really, I mean, there's not much to do since I got all this wood with me. Normally, I'd probably take right now to go out there and find a bunch and process it, but I've still got 4 bags, so not really a concern at the moment. And there's a big down cedar back there that I did already find that if I do have to, it's going to be quite easy. So, yeah, I guess just kind of hang around camp for the moment, eat a few snacks while I wait for that to get ready. Then before too long, I'll be back out there fishing. I think I got a perch here. That or a small bass. Yep. Pretty decent sized one though too. Oh my God. Oh my God, come here. Decent little yellow perch. Not a pike though. I knew it wasn't just by the way it hit it. Well, I guess it's about time I get heading in. I had one other bite while I was out here that bent the rod on the right over in half. I mean, it hit it real good, but must not have hooked itself because there was nothing on there after. It's crazy. I totally forgot what it was like for it to get dark so early. Oh, I got so used to having so much time to fish. Yeah, much like lunch, dinner's gonna kind of be a repeat of last night. Just venison and potatoes with Mrs. Dash on them. Just starting to get the fire going now, so it'll be a little while before I get those coals ready, but we'll be eating before too long here. Well, This rain suddenly coming down certainly interferes with my plans to cook over the campfire. I've still got some coals there, but I don't know. I should have set up the tarp. I don't know why I didn't. Oh, I didn't think I'd need it. You know what? It's not raining that hard right now. It's just lightly sprinkling. I'm gonna try to make it work. Well, I wasn't able to get the most amazing sear on those steaks with the rain coming down like that. But it all looks and smells pretty good, in all honesty. Just gonna let this kind of rest for a moment, cool down a little bit, and it'll be time to dig in here before too long. Hey, good morning, guys. Just getting ready to do a little fishing. It's kind of windy out today, but I figured I gotta give it a shot. Hey, we got one. I decided to move a little shallower. I was trolling pretty deep when I started. I guess that's what it needed. Feels like a pike. What do we got here? We got ourselves a pike. Not huge. But not exactly small either. He's still got some fight in him. Can't really get a grip on him here. There we go. Not a bad little northern. I mean, not exactly little. What are we looking at here? About 30 on the nose. Good sized pike. Nice, nice, nice. This one's definitely a smallmouth. I think I just saw it jump behind me. It's even still on there. I think it is. Yeah, a little smallmouth. Let's see if I could do this without hooking myself. Not huge at all, but a fish nonetheless. Yeah, this wind is just starting to make it impossible to troll out here. The gusts are blowing me all over the place. I can barely maintain my speed. I suppose it's time to go in and make some breakfast. Yeah, that wind is definitely picking up again. Looks like it's gusting maybe 25, even 30 out there. So I'm in here, gonna boil up some water. Got some hot chocolate ready to go over here. Figure that'll warm me up nicely before I start working on breakfast. Got everything in here ready to go, so just be a matter of setting it up, getting it all together, and getting working on all that. Hey guys, just woke up from a nice little nap here. I just threw the wool blanket over me and kind of laid down to rest for a minute and totally fell straight asleep. It's about 2:30 now. Haven't really had anything for lunch yet, so I'm thinking about busting into some crackers and pepperoni. And I mean, as you can probably hear and see out here, that wind is still just ripping. It's let down a little bit from what it was doing earlier, but I mean, it's still blowing crazy hard. I even heard a tree come down on the opposite side of the water there. It was pretty loud and frightening sound. Really glad it wasn't on my side. But, yeah, I think right now I'll get up, get a little food in me, maybe make another hot chocolate or hot cider or something like that, and just hope that maybe by 3 o'clock this will let up enough that I can get on the water. Sun will be setting around 4:30, so I'd really like to get out one more time today and get one more pike if possible, but I'm not going to do anything stupid. Water's cold. If it's rough out there, I'll just hang out in here like I've done today. I'm really just hoping that this weather doesn't stay like this all week. I mean, man, it would be such a shame to not be able to fish as much as I was hoping I could just because of some wind. But that's how it is when you're here. You can never really guarantee what you're going to be dealing with. So just going to keep an eye on the forecast, keep an eye on the wind, and hope we can get out there. Man, I wish I had a better camera for trips like this, because the moon is so bright that, I mean, it looks like daylight out on the water. You could kind of get an idea of it here. Look at that. I bet you anybody who's out there fishing for walleye tonight, my God, you're probably having a field day right now. I've made some casts out here from the rock while hanging out, but nothing, not even a nibble. Maybe I should have brought some worms with me. That moon is magnificent though. It's just so strikingly clear right now. With the way the clouds are moving near it too, it almost looks like it's moving through the sky. This is what it's all about right here. Oh man. How spectacular is that? That is gonna be good. Well, guys, I think that's gonna be it for me tonight. I'm all layered up in the sleeping bag here, nestled in, got everything put away, settled away for the night, and I'm just gonna lay here, read a little bit, let's listen to some podcasts, and drift off. Wind seems like it's definitely calming down a bit, still gusting here and there throughout the night, but it's supposed to be completely calm tomorrow morning, so hopefully it will wake up to a cool lunar eclipse and awesome sky and some awesome fishing if I have my way, at least. So, yeah, I'll catch you all in the morning. Good morning, guys. Well, I've been up for a while. I was never able to see that lunar eclipse. I don't know. You could see it's a little cloudy out. I guess maybe that blocked any sort of view I had of it. I woke up at about 5 o'clock to start looking, but nothing. So I figure with the weather, I mean, it's not too bad right now, not really windy or anything, not too cold, so I figure I'm gonna get out there and try to catch a few pike. Seems like a perfect morning for it. I think we got a big old smallmouth on here. Oh yeah. Oh boy, the wind's blowing me to the shore here. I gotta do this quick. Not too bad, huh? You'll never believe this, but as I was taking that other fish off, there's another smallmouth on here. What the heck? Almost exactly the same size. I must have just ran through a school of them or something. I mean, that was two literally back to back. I've got a pike on, but I think it's tangled up in my other line. Yeah, I can see him. It's a pike, all right. There we go. Nice. We're on the board. Whew. That did not end up being as bad of a tangled mess as I thought it would be. When I saw how the wind was blowing me and how the lines were crossed, I didn't know. I didn't know what was going to happen there. But no, that ended up being about as successful as you could hope for it to be. So, nice! We got a pike. Excellent, excellent. See if maybe we can get another. I think we got a really nice pike on here. That really cranked my rod over. Wow. This thing's still gonna have a lot of fight when I get it up here. Wow, not as big as I thought either. Probably the smallest of the day. Jeez, he slammed it. Oh, he's not going anywhere. He's wrapped up. Oh, he's not that bad at all. Hey, 2 pike is 2 pike. I'm happy. Turning into a little bit of a decent day here.
Might be a smallmouth. Can't really see, the sun's in my eyes. Oh, it popped off. It was a smallmouth though. I think we got a pike here. Oh, it feels solid. Kind of in the same situation as this morning, trying not to let it get wrapped up in the second line. Oh yeah, that's a good pike. He's barely hooked though. There we go. Hey, that's not a bad. Whoa. Whoa. Let's try that again. Whoa. Jeez. All right. All right. Let's get him back in the water, huh? Wow. Nice pike. Hey, we got another one. Turning into kind of a banner pike fishing day here. I love feeling those head shakes. Hey, another nice pike. Not huge, but a pike. Oh boy. Hey, there he is. A little weight to him. Not a huge pike by any means, but a good one. I think we might have number 5 here. This could be a nicer fish. It's really pulling drag on me. Oh boy. Oh wow, I'm totally crossing my 2 lines. Oh wow. Looks like that's a big old largemouth. Look at him. Jeez, I thought he was fighting me different. What a tank. Hold on. Look at that. A big old bucket mouth. His head's kind of weird, isn't it? Look how short his face is. You guys want to go fishing? Nice fish. We might have another pike here. He slammed that pretty good. Man, this has been an amazing day. My buddy Paul called it too this morning. He told me, he messaged me saying that it should be a great day for catching pike, and damn was he right. I was just wondering to myself if I'd pick up another one here. Oh yeah, it's a pike. Not huge. All right, I'm gonna take the gloves completely off this time. I've learned my lesson. Another nice one. Not super tiny, but not a monster either. Just a good, solid pike. Wow, man. I was just bringing the canoe in and I looked back and for a second I was like, what is that light on top of the mountain? It's just the moon full and super bright coming up over it. Oh my God. Wow, look at that sunset. And then look back here behind me. Look at how full and big and vibrant the moon is rising over those mountains. Oh my God. That's breathtaking. That's crazy. I mean, it looks like it's like you could almost reach out and grab it. It looks so close. The camera probably makes the perspective a little weird, but man, what a night. What a day. Bunch of nice pike, some nice fish. Oh man. Gonna end it with some good food. Spectacular. Oh man, it is a cold one tonight. I am happy to get this fire going. Yeah, so just like last night, I've got some kielbasa wrapped up here. I'm just gonna get it close to the fire, let it get all nice and cooked in there, warmed up, and before too long, we'll be in business. Once again, that moon is out there in full force. So bright and vibrant. I love this. I love Lower Saranac Lake. This place is something special, for sure. Man. Yeah, dinner was great. Now I'm kind of just sitting on my stool by the fire here, keeping warm. I'll make some s'mores in a little bit. Nestle in with a book and prepare for this very cold night that I have ahead of me. I think I'm going to be fine though. I mean, between my bag, the liner, the wool blanket, my wool base layers, there's so much wool on me and on top of me when I'm sleeping. I don't think there's any way I could be cold. All right, so breakfast is in the works. I've got my morning hot chocolate here. I've got some pancake mix with broken up chocolate in there. Just got to add water. And some dehydrated hash browns, cold soaking in some water here. And when everything's ready, I'll pop the griddle on over here. Get everything going, get everything hot. I ran out of butter, but I always carry plenty of ghee, so that'll be just as good. Gonna have a nice little breakfast here. Hope that wind holds off or doesn't get too crazy today, and hopefully get out there and actually be able to land a fish. Alright, I got everything taken care of here. Let's get out there and try to see if we can find some pike. Wow. I was just starting to think that we weren't going to get one. Oh, feels like a good one. Got some fight in him. Oh, wow, that took some work to get that out of him. He just did not want to open his mouth. But we got him here. It's a nice little pike. Just get it back in the water. And off he goes. Oh, man. Here comes the wind. I knew it had to happen eventually. Jeez. It's already starting to white cap out there. I don't know if we'll be getting out again tonight. I hope so, but I don't know. That's not looking promising. Sweeping right down the lake too. Ah. This has definitely been a windy trip, that's for sure. Whoops. There we go. Oh yeah, that is gonna be good. Not bad. Well, it looks like maybe I'm gonna luck out here. Wind is kinda letting up a little bit. Maybe I can get a quick hour of trolling out here before it gets too dark. Starting to look like I'm gonna come up empty tonight. It's a real bummer. About 4:50 now. Sun already set. It's gonna be dark real soon. Man, I really thought I was gonna get out here tonight and really get into them. I'm shocked. Huh. Hope tomorrow's better. You know, I did catch a pike today, though, and missed a really nice hit, so can't really complain. Just sort of surprised. I just expected a lot more out of tonight. What are you gonna do? Wake up early tomorrow. It's not gonna be anywhere near as cold as this morning, so we'll just get right at it first chance we get. And I'm not done yet. We maybe could pick up one last minute fish here. It's just starting to get to the point where it seems kind of unlikely. All right, here we go. Got a nice fire going. About to start working on dinner in a minute here. Tonight we are going to have beef stroganoff hamburger helper. Figured it's just a nice, filling, easy meal. I'll save the curry for another night. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, so dinner is well underway here. I've got the burger and noodles boiling up here. Once those get a little tender, I'll remove some of this water, put in some powdered milk and the sauce mix that I have with some water there. And in the end, we're gonna have a real nice meal, speaking from experience. I mean, if you've never done something like this camping, you should bring one of these out here. It's just some dehydrated ground beef and some powdered milk is all you need. And one of the packages of hamburger helper, obviously, but I'm telling you, it's a great little meal. Yeah, that fire's going nicely. Oh, it feels great. Nice and warm. Well, guys, I think that's gonna do it for me today. We fished hard, had some good food, some good camping, good hanging out, but I'm tired. It's cold. I'm looking forward to crawling into all these bags here and calling it a nice warm night. Tomorrow should be even warmer than it was today, so if the wind's working with me and not too bad, I mean, it's sounding a bit windy out there right now, but I'm hoping maybe it'll calm down by the morning and we'll get out there and hopefully get on some pike, you know? I mean, got at least one today. Missed a couple hits as well, so I know they're in there. We'll find them. But, yeah, I'm gonna crawl in, turn in, and I'll catch you all in the morning. Good morning, guys. It's a beautiful one out here. A little windy, but I think it's blowing in a way that's not really kicking it up too heavy out here. So I figure I might as well get out there before it gets any worse, you know? Hey, I think we got one. I'm being blown backwards so fast though that oh boy. I hope it didn't get off. What the heck? I definitely just had a fish on. And now I'm all caught up in the other line. Oh boy. Well, it looks like this morning's fishing might get cut a little short here. The wind is really picking up. What the heck, man? I just can't catch a break on this trip. What the heck? Yeah, the wind keeps seeming like it's gonna calm down, but then these gusts blow up and it starts ripping out there again. From here, I mean, it really looks like things only get worse. It looks like tomorrow, rain and even worse wind is gonna come in. And then Saturday, I'm getting out of here, and there's also rain and wind that day. So, I mean, you know, I got lucky all this year and basically had pretty decent weather for a lot of my trips. I mean, I did deal with a lot of this wind, but usually I was always able to get out there in the morning and night, and really only ended up stuck in camp during the day most of the time, so I can't really complain, you know? So, yeah, right now, just in the process of getting a little hot chocolate and breakfast going. It's gonna be bananas and cream oatmeal. Got that water getting ready to boil there. And yeah, after I'm all done, I mean, if it stays like this, I might try to get out there for a little bit again. Give it an hour or so. If I had caught that fish this morning that hit my lure, but that ended up getting off, I would definitely feel a lot better, a lot less antsy about wanting to get back out there. But not having caught a fish in quite a while here now, I'm getting to the point where I really want to get one.
And I think I actually know what happened with that last fish. One of the hooks broke off this, and it was not broken off this morning. I think that that single hook got in the fish, he put pressure on it, and it snapped right off. Which is a bummer. Yeah, well, if I'm gonna be stuck in camp here for a while, figured I might as well start working on some more firewood now that I'm all out of the stuff I brought. I found this big red pine down back there and have slowly just been processing it up. Got all the limbs off it, starting to section it up here. Yeah, just gonna get all that ready for tonight. Is this a pike? What is this? Oh my gosh. It's a stick. Well, the fishing might not be on fire tonight, but that view absolutely is. Pink sky and pink clouds hanging over all those mountains back there. All these islands dotting the lake. It's stunning. It's been an awesome trip. I don't want to make it seem like just because the fishing the past couple days has been off that suddenly the whole trip's gone sour, but it's just tough. I really expected to catch a lot more fish coming here. I guess that was my mistake though, you know, shouldn't have came with expectations, should have just showed up and let whatever happens happen. You know, like I must have just been here at the perfect time last year, you know? So I guess the best I can do now is just paddle around a little bit more, enjoy this beautiful night I've got, head in a little bit, get a fire going, have some dinner later, some s'mores. That'll be nice. Got a little bit of whiskey left. It's gonna be a good night. Well, it is that time of night again. Had some dinner, had some s'mores, and I'm just getting ready to crawl into bed here. Just kind of hoping that wind will die down tonight. Fishing will pick up tomorrow, and hopefully we can make one good last day of it. I'm looking forward to it, you know? I mean, can't be any worse than the fishing was today, right? So I'm excited to get out there tomorrow morning and see what happens. But, yeah, gonna crawl in here, get all nice and warm, and I'll catch you guys in the morning.
Good morning, guys. Oh, it's a beautiful one. Water's nice and calm. Sunrise this morning was beautiful from the lean-to. Wow, water's like glass. Well, I know for a fact it's not gonna stay like that all day, so I'm gonna get cracking here. We gotta get a pike today. I could not go 48 hours without a fish. That's crazy talk. Oh, hey, look at that. The moon's still hanging out. It's always crazy when the moon set and the sunrise kind of overlaps like that. That's so cool. Quite vibrant in the sky at the moment, too. Wow. All right. Well, moment of truth. I'm out here. I'm about to start my first couple passes and see if we can come up with something here. Wow, I was starting to worry it wouldn't happen, but we've definitely got one here. Just have to hope he stays on. Oh yeah, nice pike. It's hooked pretty good too. I don't think he's gonna get himself off of that. He's a pretty good one. Got a big head. Wow, it's been so long I don't even know where my pliers are. Hey, there we go. Nice, look at that. That's a beautiful pike. 33 inches. Nice. Off she goes. Or he, I don't know. You know, surprisingly, for all my years of catching pike, I've never actually learned how you identify the two sexes on them. I should look into that. We got one. Wow. Nice pike. It's probably still got some fight in it. Nice, look at that. Nice fish. Nice pike. Wow. I really wasn't sure we'd get one. It was starting to look bleak, but awesome. We pulled it off. Whew. Well, I still got a little bit of light left here, so might as well just keep going for a little bit here. See if maybe we could make it a 3-pike day. I'm very happy that we got at least 2 fish today though. One in the morning, one in the evening. Hey, we got another one. It's got a little fight in it. Oh boy, he really inhaled that lure. Hey, there we go. Another nice pike. I think we just brought our total for the trip up to 10. Wow. What a turnaround. Couldn't ask for a better last night. Oh, wow. 2 nice pike like that, right? I mean, it's been only a couple minutes since the last one there. Wow. What a night. Well, I guess it's about time for me to head in here. It's getting dark, it's getting cold. Seems like it's starting to maybe even rain a little harder. Wind's picking up. I had a good night. I caught a couple fish. I did what I came here to do. I'm happy. Yeah, so dinner's just about ready there. Just letting it cool down a little bit. Got a nice fire going. Even with that rain out there, that pine burns nicely. Oh, it's starting to pick up a bit though. Ugh. I'll just have to load a bunch of wood on it. It'll stay burning. Oh. Good morning, guys. It has continued to pour throughout the night. And I forgot to flip my canoe over. So I would imagine it's probably full of water. Oh. But yeah, I'm just getting everything together here, getting packed up, getting ready to move on. Yeah, things are quickly getting cleaned up here though. Should be out of here before too long. I just want to say while I'm here at the moment and everything, like always, thank you guys so much for watching these videos like you do. I cannot begin to tell you how much it means to me to seeing all the comments, likes, everybody just interacting. I know I've been busy this year and it's been tough to get to those comments. I'm always very late with it, but it's just being a guide up here has me very busy, and then editing and trying to do the trips and everything. It's just, it can get tough sometimes, but all of you diehard fans who watch every video when they come out, I love you guys. You guys are amazing. And yeah, I really hope next year maybe we can work something out where maybe all of the people who enjoy the 80K Addicts, Alan's Outdoor Adventures, DaxWoods Wanderer, myself, maybe the 3 of us can get together and have a bunch of our fans, viewers, I don't like the word fans, a bunch of you viewers come and maybe do like a big camping canoe trip. I mean, if it ends up a bit more than 10 people, we'll just get a permit or whatever. But I doubt that many of you could make your schedules align and everything like that. But if we could get like 7 people to come out here and do a big meetup trip and everything, I think that would be a ton of fun. I think it could be really cool. Maybe some of you guys who don't canoe as much could learn a little bit from us, ask us questions and stuff. I don't know. But, yeah, that's really about the gist of it there. The only other thing I could ask is if you are watching this and you're not subscribed to my channel, if maybe you could hit that subscribe button, because it really does help the channel grow. It boosts the video's performance, lets other people see it. And, you know, sort of makes me feel good. I don't know why. I just love seeing those numbers go up. And you guys have really blown the channel up over the last 1.5 years or so. Closing in on 2 years soon. And I really can't tell you how much I appreciate that. So, yeah, I'm gonna get moving here, get everything packed up, get the boat loaded up, and maybe we'll be able to get 1 more fish on the way out of here. That would be amazing. That would really tie this all up in a nice, neat little bow. Well, I guess we've reached the final stretch here. Canoe's all loaded up. I'm all ready to go. Rods are rigged up. I think it's time to see if maybe we can get one more fish on our way out of here. Well, I'm starting to get into shallow water now. I guess we're really not getting a pike on the way out. Whew, this weather. I mean, I guess today is fitting for how everything I dealt with this week. I mean, it wouldn't be right if I left in nice, calm, sunny day. This is only fitting. Yeah, hell of a lot calmer back here, that's for sure. Whew. It started getting a little rough out there on the actual open lake at the very end. I think I timed getting out of here perfectly. All right, guys. I think that's gonna do it for this adventure here. I'm back at the launch and my work is really still not over. I'm gonna get everything unpacked, get everything up here ready for Stephanie, make the canoe ready to go on top of the car, and we'll be off. Stop and get a little food somewhere and enjoy this long 3-hour drive home that we've got. But yeah, I'm gonna get moving here, and just want to say one more time, thank you for watching, and you can look forward to another video from me hopefully pretty soon. Have a good one, guys.